Peace, consciousness. I just want to do this video on the Chauchilla Cemetery in Peru, and show you some of the mummies that they found there, and hopefully you'll be amazed by what they found. Well, shit been out there, but I actually was just talking to a good brother, and I told him I was gonna send him some pictures in which I had, but I couldn't find them, so I just started looking for them, started googling them. I started finding the images, and it just led me back to like some of these articles or whatever. But nonetheless, I'm gonna read a little bit, show you some of the images in which they found. All right, so let's get with it. And this ain't no peer-reviewed study. You can Google this shit. You know what I'm saying? Find some of the history you find. You already know that they're gonna whitewash it and make it seem like these people was not Negroes. But like I always say, America was a Negro continent. All right. So this article is out of Atlas Acura, and it says called the Chauchilla Cemetery. Now I found that to be funny, right? Because what did they call the Black Panther? Chauchilla, or T something like that, or whatever though. But I just found that to be funny. All right. So it say, plundered and left astounded by grave robbers, this ancient necropolis has been painstakingly pieced back together. Alright, so these are the images that they always put out there and show you folks. Alright, so it says since '97, Peruvian law has protected the haunted Chauchilla Cemetery. It say a Nazca burial ground where mummified corpses were laid to rest until the 9th century. Prior to 1997, was ravaged mercilessly by Peruvian grave robbers. For many of these ancient corpses, it was the second time they lost their heads. Okay, so scattered among many full body mummies at Chauchilla Cemetery are a number of mummified heads. Many of the heads had been specially prepared with holes drilled into the back of their skulls. And saying in some cases, ropes had been threaded through the mummified heads. This is possibly so they can be worn as necklaces or as jaunty chains hanging off of a belt. Interesting. I say though originally believed to be trophy heads taken in battle, recent evidence shows that the heads actually came from the same population as the rest of the mummies, suggesting the heads may have been taken in battle. After all, the exact nature of the use of the heads remain distinctly unclear. So I say, despite the fact that the burial ground has not been utilized since the 19th century, the human remains are astonishingly well preserved. The Peruvian desert dry climate is, of course, a factor in the preservation of the burial practices. Also contributed to the condition of many of the corpses still hanging onto their hair and skin over 1,200 years after their demise. Clothed in cotton, okay? Clothed in cotton, okay? Where did they get cotton from? Okay? It say and painted it with resin. It say the deceased were placed in mud brick tombs, wooden posts that were once assigned by archaeologists to the category of religious use are now thought to be drying posts for the dead, which would explain the added steps needed for such an impressive example of mummification. Okay, let's say. Discovered in the 1920s, the remains and artifacts were spread across the area, picked over by nefarious pilferers. The burial grounds had been restored to as close to its original state as possible, with the bones, body, heads, and artifacts either returned to the tombs or showcased in the display. All right. So now they saying that the real grave robbers, which is the Europeans, went over there and they took this shit, and I'm surprised that they posted a lot of this shit. All right, so now you know these are the images that they give you, right? So the first images I was showing you, these are the images, right? But them not the images. These are the images right here. Come on, computer. All right, these are the images right here, people. See this? This is what they really felt in me. Okay? They don't want to tell you. They don't want to show you that though. Look. All right. So now I know. Not just black people wear dreads. We know that. Okay. And I'm not making that. I'm not even gonna make that claim. I'm gonna leave this shit up to you guys. I'm gonna let you guys make the decision. What do you think? All right. I'm gonna let y'all make that. Y'all make that call, cause I ain't gonna make the call, cause every time I make the call, people want to debate the shit, and I ain't with the debate and shit, man. Y'all just you tell me what y'all think, okay? Look at this. This one right here. Look how long these dreadlocks is, man. And these are all different pictures. These ain't the same pictures. These is numerous different bodies that they showing you with these long dreadlocks, right? Now, why did they show that on the first page? Why did they show you why did they try to show you people with blonde hair and with orange hair? Okay, because that's the fucking throw off. I wouldn't be surprised if them shits was wigs, man, or something that they put on. These people is going out their way. I'm surprised that they posted this, right? Now, this image right here is in the, this is actually in the Museum of American History, I believe, in New York, or whatever. This is one of the images. You see she got little braids or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, they don't have this one in there, though. Why don't they have this one in there? Now, look at these dreadlocks. These aren't no freaking, this is a nigga hair right here, man. That's nigga hair, man. Look, this a comb. This is a comb right here. Look at the dreadlocks. Look at these dreadlocks. And you people honestly believe that these dreadlocks came from some Mexican looking person? I mean, let's be for real, alright? Let's listen. We know that just black people don't wear dreads, right? But we know when you equate dreads, you normally see black people with them. It would be strange to see Chinese people with dreads. It would be strange to see white people or Indian people. You know, West Indians that lived around the Arawaks, aka the people you refer to Jamaicans or Maroons or whatever. We know that they wore dreads too. We know that Jack Forbes, when he came, he said the people here had plaits in their hair. Okay? So, I mean, these are the images, right? There go some more images. I think that's the same one. Yeah, I think this is the same head right here. It's just laid down. Alright, but there go some more images. Alright. Like I said, these are from the Nazca line, the Chauchilla Cemetery, alright? So you guys look that up. Now this is in Peru. Now let's look at some of the Peru people, because you know, let's look at let's see what they got going on. Alright, these are the Peruvians. Alright, now these are the real Peruvians. They're gonna try to show you, you know, some of these mixed with the Spaniards. But these aren't the original right here. Even these guys right here. These are the invaders. These aren't the original people in Peru. There's some more. Here goes some more of the Peruvians. Like, we know that these aren't the original people. These are probably some of the Mongoloids or the people who came down later on. Okay, but let's take a look at these Peruvians. Like this one, like this lady right here. Look at her. Okay? Now, the reason, look at her. She looks just like an African American. God damn, she looks just like a sister from, look at her. She looks just like an African American. Okay? Some more people, this Bohemian. Alright, but let's keep it on one thing, not make it too confusing. Alright. So these some of the people from Peru. And we know, like I said, when you see, like you see this picture right here, you see this. This is in Peru. Look at the lady right here. See, this is indigenous. See, this is indigenous shit. This is how you know it's indigenous. Look, Afro Peru. That's how you know these people are indigenous. We know when we see these mongoloid looking people like the Mexicans, we know that they are not the indigenous people of that land. They somehow they just got there. But I definitely know they came. They are a result of the damn Spaniards. But some more Peruvian people. They try to say Afro-Peruvian. They try to say, so the European bought slaves in all these countries. And all these countries in South America, like Peru, Belize, Honduras, Colombia, Venezuela, fucking Brazil. I can go on and on and on. So in all these countries in South America, the European bought slaves there and bought slaves here in North America and was able to feed them. I bet you between North America and South America, there's probably almost 1 billion of black people alone in this continent. Or I say almost, I'm talking about when we dealing with Americans. I bet you it's almost 1 billion black Americans, and that's with the South America. Because look at these sisters. These sisters look just like these could be our family members until they open their mouth and they start talking Latin. You understand? Look at these. They look just like us. They look just like us, copper colored people. Okay? But they will tell you that these people right here who look just like a fucking Native American. You understand? So, man, we already know, man, just like in Colombia, they try to hide the population of how much people already said in Colombia there's more black people in there than there are these Colombian looking people that they keep showing you. So, man, you know, like I said, man, the Chauchilla Cemetery, y'all look that up, man. Some more Peruvians. Look at these people, man. These people look like your uncle and your aunt, man. I mean, real talk. I don't care what nobody say. Like your uncle and your aunt, homeboy. Look at these. Some more brothers, some more sisters. See what I'm saying? But they would have you believe, oh, they was a slaves. These people are the African slaves. Even the sister right here. You can look like your aunt right here. See her right here. Even her. She Peruvian? I don't know. No, I just clicked on that. But yeah, man. Pretty much, man. Like I said, man. Dreadlocks. You know, the majority of people with dreadlocks. We know if I see him with dreadlocks, we gonna call him a culture vulture. If I see her with dreadlocks, culture vulture, culture vulture, culture vulture, culture vulture, culture vulture. I mean, you know, we can go on and on and on and on and on. Okay? Who do we normally see with dreadlocks? The indigenous man, indigenous sister, the aborigine, the Atanchan. Okay? You know what I'm saying? We normally see them with dreadlocks, alright? So, man, look, man, if you don't believe that if you don't believe that this is a black man, after all the shit that I showed you in the Americas, like I said, if you do your research, you'll find out that the majority of people in South America are fucking Negroes, man. The majority of them in South America. We know in Brazil, the majority of them is Negro. The adjoining islands, we know in Honduras, Belize, like I said, Venezuela. Yo, you go in them countries, man, you see people who look just like us here. Okay, you swear you'll be looking in the mirror. Okay, but they'll tell you, oh, they got mixture in them. They ain't no, most of them motherfuckers in them countries ain't been mingling with no Europeans, or they ain't got no European. They might have some of them Spaniards around, but man, you know, you could tell the ones who mix or whatever though. But like I said, man, these are the images that they found in these pyramids that they ain't showing nobody. You gotta Google them and try to find them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, these are not no damn mongoloids, because you don't see if these was mongoloids wearing, these mongoloids be wearing dreads to this day. You have never seen a mongoloid with fucking dreads. Now you see some of the fake Native Americans that's mixed with these European culture vultures that try to emulate. I've seen Native Americans with try to wear dreadlocks and shit. That shit don't even look right or whatever. But nonetheless, though, like I said, man, y'all do y'all research on this. This is just another nail in the coffin. That America was a Negro continent, whether you want to believe it, you don't want to believe it. I really do not give a fuck or whatever. But the evidence, the proof is in the pudding. This is what they try to show you. Now look, these are the people they try to say in the cemetery, right? And like I said, they might look how weird these images look compared to the ones I showed you the first time. These people look like they got fucking wigs, like they came there and put wigs on them. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even look right. Look at this one right here. And then they try to give you little brief images right here or whatever. I just showed you on more than 12 different images of people of different pictures that they found with dreadlocks. But now they want to show you these images or whatever. Why would they show you all these different images in a row? Look, cracker always going somewhere where they don't belong, trying to find something that already was there. And always, they got so much karma on them from fucking with people's graves and going to people's burial grounds. They got all types. That's why all that shit be happening to them motherfuckers, man. Because they always going somewhere that they don't belong or whatever though. But yeah, man, look, like I said, look, you can't even find one of them pictures that I showed you on this imagery, right? And this is, and look, I Googled this. This is Nazca Line in Chauchilla Cemetery. Now look, I Googled this. And this is what came up, man. You know what I'm saying? But when I go to this one right here, this is what came up. These are the images that they found. These are the people they said was mummified. So look at the ones with the dreads, man. And like I said, it's just ironic that black people wear dreads to this day. And it's just ironic that when you look in Peru, you find people who look just like Negro. It's not unusual. That's not by fucking, this is not by design. These are not slaves. This brother look copper colored. He do not look like a freaking African. He look copper colored to me. You understand? Sister right here, like I said, man. More brothers right here. Afro-Peruvian music. What do we do? Look at this brother. Look just like a Negro. Let's see some more Negroes. And we know these are the Spanish mulattoes or whatever. Let's see. We got some more. Ho. If we take him out, or we think these people was in New York right here, man. You know, I mean, he looked like, you know, but she looked like she could be an African American. He definitely do. Now he looked like, you know, Juan and Johnny and, you know, the usual shit. You know how it go. See this right here. Look at these sisters right here. So these sisters right here were slaves. Why do they look like that? Look how she look. Look just like my daughter. Look at these pretty little babies. Now we know where we get these guys at. We can tell by the texture of the fucking hair. We can tell by the texture of the hair who's who. You know what I'm saying? The look how these little kids look with that 6 ether hair, and look how these little sisters look. I said, man, the proof is in the pudding, man. You can't deny this shit. We know that these guys right here are not indigenous to that area. They came here with the Spaniards. These are the niggas that the Spaniards dropped off. Alright, so look, man. I said, man, y'all check it out. This shit get old, man, because see, all these niggas running around here chasing this Afrocentric dream, and the proof is in the Americas. See, I would rip a person apart, man, because none of these jokers study the Americas. That Africa shit got old. Egypt, okay, pyramids in Egypt, pyramids in other parts, whatever, but it got old. Them people don't look like us. Like I said, when you look at these people over here, man, like these people look just like our family, man. Look. These must be Peruvians too. They look just like our family, man. This shit ain't no surprise. This brother like an African American. She do, he do. I said him. He look like an African American. These elders right here, they look like African Americans, man. So, look, man, I'm gonna cut this video, man. I ain't gonna go no further, man. Cause like I said, man, it's just so much, man. Let's see this, man. Boo boo. Look, they say U.S. slave food. Look, see? Mammies. Yeah. Say black. The rhythm of black Peru. So, I wonder how long ago was this? Look at these people. So these people were slaves, and I'll take it, right? Look. So these people were slaves. That's how they ended up in there. That's how these ignorant motherfuckers on the page would say they were slaves. All right, man. I'm gonna end this video, man. Y'all do y'all research on that, man. Download them videos. I'm sorry. Download them pictures. Get them pictures for your own personal use, so you can show people. Because people don't be believing stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Until you gotta really pull it out on them. You gotta show them, man, because they don't be believing shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So here's a funny thing, real quick. Let me just click on this right here, man. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me see something. This Ecuadorian is right here. Let's see this real quick before I get it. So it's just so ironic, right? That you find, look, little man right here. Afro-Ecuadorian look just like little Raheem and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, more Ecuadorians. Come on, y'all, stop playing with me, man. This shit is just obvious, bro. Stop playing, yo. Like, for real, man. Y'all stop playing with me, man. America was a Negro continent. Don't stop playing with me, coming on my page, talk about these people were slaves. No, we know where these other mulatto looking people came from. They came from the Spanish invasion, man. That's where they came from. All these Latin speaking countries was invaded by the Spaniards. Okay? So, stop playing with me, man. Look, I can go on. I don't even want to go. Let's go to Paraguay. Look, more black people. Go to Panama. More black people. Let's fucking stop playing with me, y'all. Please, let me go back. Hold up. Let's go to Guatemala, like I said. More black people. We know where the Spanish looking people came from. Okay, well they was on the other page or whatever, but man, y'all already know, man. Let me see else in Salvador. Man. Alright, so these people probably a little bit more mixed. But what's this right here? I bet you they say there's a slave. Afro-Oceanic. They say homage to the slaves. Yeah, I bet that's what they're going to tell you, that they were slaves. And these people was indigenous when the Spanish just came in 300-400 years ago. And this fucking sellout coon right here, man. Look, people, y'all believe what y'all want to believe, man. I'm already bent on it. I am the conscious one. And you already know how this shit go, man. So, man, y'all do y'all research, believe what y'all want to believe. But at the end of the day, America was a Negro continent. Peace.